The actions of Bully Ray in Overdrive, absolutely despicable.
What did I do wrong? There is Rich Swan. Oh, the chains. There's Scott D'Amore sliding into the ring. You're a piece of. I am a piece of. You're the guy that hired me. This was all one big setup. Dreamer. Oh, and a low blow. A steel ladder smashed onto Dreamer.
You know what? Bully doesn't care about anything but himself. I'm sending you both home until Hard to Kill.
Scott D'Amore told Josh Alexander and Bully Ray to go home, to not step foot in the impact zone until Hard to Kill. Where is Josh Alexander? I want him in the middle of this ring right now. And here comes the Executive Vice President of Impact Wrestling, Scott D'Amore. We both know that he's not in the building, Bully. He's not in the building because I directed both of you to stay home to Hard to Kill. You're the same piece of you've always been. 5 years ago, this company gave me an opportunity to come back and rewrite my story. And I wanted us to give the same opportunity to you, Bully. I used you to get what I wanted. I've spent 5 years cultivating a locker room to do things right, but there's no reason I need. There's Hodge and Skyler. And Scott D'Amore's defenseless. Oh yeah, Hodge and Skyler setting up Scott. No, not this.
Gotta be kidding, no, bro.
Away, you bastard! Do you know who I am? I'm Bully Ray, your next Impact World Champion. Tomorrow night, we are sold out in Atlanta for Hard to Kill, live on pay-per-view and Fight TV. But tonight, here on Access TV, plenty of action still to come. But first, we are joined by our broadcast colleague, Josh Mathews, who via Zoom is joined by Josh Alexander and Bully Ray.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Impact Wrestling. We are 24 hours away from the first pay-per-view of 2023. And on that night, tomorrow night, the Impact Wrestling World Champion Josh Alexander defends his title against Bully Ray in Full Metal Mayhem. It's a highly anticipated match, especially after everything that happened last week. And gentlemen, I thank you right now for joining us 24 hours before this epic showdown. You're both at home. Thank you for staying home this week. And Bully, that's not a shot, but last week you did not stay home. You attacked Scott D'Amore. You put Scott D'Amore through a table, and Scott D'Amore is now out indefinitely. And Josh, being the champion, we will start with you first. Can we get your thoughts on what happened last week, what you saw last week, what you saw Bully do last week to Scott D'Amore?
It's just more of the same. It's everything Bully's been doing for the last several months. Anybody that I love, that I care about, that's had any sort of effect on me and my life and my career, has the crosshairs on him. And Scott D'Amore, as the EVP of Impact Wrestling, you think that, he might be exempt from this kind of stuff. But I mean, it just goes to show that there's no limit to what Bully Ray will do. He doesn't play by any rules. He walks alone in his own set of rules, and he does whatever he wants. And I have to feel bad for my wife and Tommy, and now Scott D'Amore. I have to have all that going on in my head.
You got a lot going on in your head, don't you?
Yes. Yeah, I have a lot going on in my head.
I'm in your head. You're actually like on the cusp of admitting it, that I'm in your head.
Yeah, you're in my head. Right now, I will admit it, Bully. You are in my head like no one has ever been before. But you really think that that's going to give you an advantage tomorrow night at Hard to Kill?
Josh, I already have the advantage, and that's what's bothering you. And I've been around this business much longer than you have, and I can read the subtle little ticks on your face, like how your eyes just twitched. You gave away your hand. You admitted to me that I'm in your head. So yes, I do have the advantage. And when it comes to Scott D'Amore, I love the narrative that the both of you are trying to perpetuate right now. Did you see Scott D'Amore punch me in the face?
Yes. Yes, I did see Scott D'Amore punch you in the face, but you were supposed to be home like I was at home. I tune into Impact Wrestling on Thursday night. What do I see? I see you in the Impact Zone, getting in the ring, doing what you do, not listening, not following the rules, not waiting the hard to kill.
So does that give an executive at Impact and Anthem the right to take a swing at me?
You're right. You're completely innocent in all of this. You didn't have it coming whatsoever.
Josh, you've played into the hand. There's a reason why I took a steel chair to your back. There's a reason why I could have cracked you over the head with that steel chair. There's a reason why I buried my best friend under a ladder and beat him half to death with a steel chair. And there's a reason why Scott D'Amore found himself through a table. Because I knew that if you saw these things happen, you would know damn well that you'd have to beat me at my own game. And my own game is Full Metal Mayhem. I invented the match, and you know it. Listen, I admitted on Busted Open, I have admitted on other wrestling interviews, I can't wrestle you for 60 minutes. You're a freaking machine. You're like Kurt Angle. You're the most, you've held the Impact World Championship longer than anybody else. Bravo, brother. You deserve the accolades. I can't get into deep water with you. Not anymore. You should have kept this at a regular wrestling match. Now your chance is Snowball's chance in hell. Have you ever been in a match like this, Josh?
No. I've never been in a match like this, Bully. But that's what makes this different. You're right. I'm a wrestling machine. I might be regarded as the best wrestler bell to bell in the world. And this isn't a wrestling match. This is going to be a fight tomorrow night. The fight of my life, the fight for everything that I care about, including that Impact World Championship that hangs behind me right now. But understand, to have that championship for as long as I have, to get to this point in my career, I have felt pain, every single type of pain. There is nothing you can do to me in this match that I have not endured and persevered through before.
That's something.
Gentlemen,
shut up, Josh. Shut up. That's something
we're running out of time, guys.
Wrestlers who never been in a match like this say. You're going to feel pain, and I'm going to do things to you tomorrow night that you've never felt before. Do you know who I am? I'm Bully Ray, and in 24 hours, I'm the 3-time Impact World Champion. Goodbye.
Gentlemen, thank you for your time, and best of luck tomorrow night at Hard to Kill.
The one thing, this guy likes to talk and talk and talk. When the bell rings tomorrow night at Hard to Kill, all the talk's over. We're going to see who the better man is. We're going to see who leaves Impact World Champion.
I am going to do this the right way. You're going to see me coming. Do you know who I am?
My God, no! You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
Sound like, don't you freaking...
I'm the worst of the worst, the baddest of the bad. I'm Bully Ray, and I will be your 3-time Impact World Champion.
Impact Wrestling presents Hard to Kill this Friday on pay-per-view and Fight.